A very good morning, class 7 students. I hope you all are fine and doing good. Today we are going to do with this. We are going to continue with the same chapter. Okay. Today's subject is physical science, and today we are going to continue with the same chapter. That is chapter 8, and the chapter name is light. Okay. So in the last previous class, I have taught you half of the topics. Yes or no? Today we are going to study about this one, about the points which I have written over here is regular refraction, diffuse refraction, law of refraction, and periscope. Okay, so first of all, going through this point, let us go through the books. Okay, please take out a page number 129. Please take it out a page number book, page number 129. Page number 129. Okay, so I'm going to read. Okay, so first of all, we are going to talk about regular refraction. Okay, so regular and diffuser reflection. So we know that the returning back of incident light into the first medium from the surface of separation of two homogeneous medium is called the reflection of light. That means whatever the light which is reflected on the mirror or anything, it always bounces back. Okay, like example, I have given you a good example about the ball. When you are throwing the ball on the wall, what will happen that when the ball hits the wall, it again come back. Yes or no? So it bounces back towards you. Yes or no? So like this only, the light are also like this, which when it goes towards some of the object, it bounces back. Okay, so the reflection of the light, the reflection of are two types, that is a regular reflection and diffused refraction. Okay, the reflection are of two types, that is a regular reflection and diffuse reflection. Now what is the difference between the diffuse refraction and the diffuse and regular reflection? Okay, there is a vast difference. Okay, so students, listen very carefully. First of all, we are going to study about the regular reflection. Okay, so regular reflection, regular reflection from a smooth polished surface will be regular. Let the parallel beam of light falls obliquely on a reflecting surface. If all the incident rays are parallel and the reflected ray also remain parallel and travel in a particular direction, that is called a regular reflection. Yes. Now student, look here very carefully. I have made one drawing over here. That is, this is a mirror. This one which you see, this is a mirror for you. Okay, this is a mirror, and this is a rays of light which is coming from the some part of the light. Okay, so this is a rays of light. Okay, when this rays of light is coming at certain point and is getting back at certain point. So see, you can see there is a parallel. There is equal parallel between them. Okay, when these things are being bounced back. Okay, that is known as in the parallel way, that is known as a regular reflection. Okay, so I'm going to show you over here. See, check here. Regular reflection is like this. Did you see regular reflection? See, everything are parallel. They are parallel to each other. When this light comes from here, it goes bounce back. Okay, so this is how the regular reflection are been there. Okay, in the regular reflection there is always a parallel. Okay. When the where the reflecting ray surface is perfectly smooth, then one regular reflection occurs. One image can be formed in the reflection is regular, so a plane mirror can form an image. So if it is said that when the reflecting surface, okay, is very smooth, and then only the regular reflection occurs. If this is very smooth, the mirror is very smooth, then only the what will offer regular refraction occurs, and there will be a form of image. There will be the form of image. Okay, and it happens only on a plane mirror. Okay, in a plane mirror for when the image has been formed. Okay, so this was about the regular reflection. So let's go to the next point, that is a diffuse reflection. Okay, so the reflection from a rough surface will be irregular or diffused. If a parallel beam of light after reflecting by the surface travel at the different directions and the rays are not parallel to one another, the reflecting is called the diffuse or irregular reflection. So student, I have shown you one diagram of here. This is a mirror. This is not smooth. Okay, not like this. This is very rough. Okay, it is very rough. So when the rays of light comes here, it doesn't go at the same point where it comes from. Okay, it goes when the rays of light is coming here, then it goes somewhere else. See, did you see all this one? The rays of light, when it comes here, it goes somewhere else. So it does not happen. There is no form of the parallel image will not be formed in the rough surface. Okay, like example I'm going to show you is over here. Students, look here. Did you see this one? It is a irregular. It is a diffuse reflection. You can see some of the lines are coming at some point and is going somewhere else. So this is how the images are formed in the diffuse reflection. Diffuse reflection. Okay. Now see. Now look here, students. When the reflected surface is rough, then only diffuse reflection occurs. Image cannot be formed when the reflection is diffuse. That means there is no form of image. Image will not be formed in the diffuse reflection. Okay, whereas compared to the regular reflection, the image will be formed. Whereas in diffuse reflection, the image will not formed at all only. Okay. Now another thing is that in the case of regular reflection, the reflecting surface can only be seen from the particular direction, but in the case of diffuse reflection, the reflecting surface can be seen from all the direction. Okay. Now what will happen is that in the case of regular reflection, the reflected surface can be seen from a particular direction, from one particular direction. Okay, but in the diffuse refraction, what will happen? The reflecting surface will be seen from every direction, from each and every direction. Did you get it? This is the difference between the diffuse refraction and the regular reflection. This is why the cinema hall screen are made of rough, white and rough. Okay, that is why in the cinema hall you can see a white cloth is there. Yes or no? This is for that the image will be formed. The image will not be formed over here. Okay, image will be formed, but it will be reflected. Okay, so over here, any high polished surface which reflect light, okay, which reflect light, regular is known as a mirror. Okay, mercury surface, polished plate, metals, plates, silver glass can be served as a mirror. Okay, so this was about the regular reflection and the diffuse reflection. Okay, so now we are going to the next point. There's a law of reflection. Okay, so in the law of reflection, what is there? Reflection of light obey two rules. That means there is the two rules to obey that the lights reflection of lights obey. Okay, so there are two laws of reflection. In the first law, what is the first law of the reflection is that the incident ray, the reflected ray at the point of incident of the reflecting surface will always lie in the same plane. That means whatever the incident ray, the reflected ray, that means which the light has been reflected at a normal point of incident on the reflecting surface, always lie in the same point. That means over here at the same point. When the light has been reflected and when it goes, incident rays comes from here, and when the reflected ray is being bounced somewhere else, it comes at some normal point. Okay, that is known as that is the first law. Okay, second law is the angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection. Yes, always the angle of incident is always equal to the angle of reflection. Okay, that means whatever the light comes over there at particular mirror, it will reflect it. Yes or no? So the angle of incident and the angle of reflection is always equal. It will be always equal. Okay, so I'm going to repeat again is that first law is that the incident ray, the reflected ray the normal at the point of incidence are all on the reflected surface always lie in one particular space. Okay, on one particular space. Okay, and the second point is that the incident ray is always equal to the reflected ray. These are the two things. Okay, so I'm going to show you some diagram over here, some experiment over here with the help of this one. See, experiment verification of law of reflection. Now see, law of reflection. Now take a white sheet of paper. Okay, one paper is been over here, one paper is replaced over here. Did you see over here? a drawing board, okay, with the help of a drawing with a drawing or thumb pin. Did you see thumb pin over here? Some of the thumb pin is been replaced over here. Did you see some of the thumb pin is been replaced? Yes or no? So draw a line on the paper with a pencil and keep a strip of plain mirror in the line in the vertical position. Now point A and B are fixed at the point in the front of the front of the mirror in such a way that they are joined to AB, touch the mirror obliquely at 0. Now see, when this A and B is done, put some point over here, put some thumb pin over here. You can see this is a mirror, okay. You can see the reflected ray over here at the back side, okay. So according to that, you have to put the pin at the back side. You have to put the pin at the back side. Same it happens in CD. It happens in the CD. You put a thumb pin, you will see the image over here. Did you get it? You will see the image over here. You just put the pin at the back side of the mirror. Did you get it? At the back side of the mirror. So what after when you take out this mirror, you just make a line according to this one. Okay, AB goes this side and CD goes this side. The point will be O. Okay, so when you remove this one and make a line, straight line, you will find that the rays of light always travels in the line always travel in the straight line. Did you get it? In the first chapter only, in the beginning of the chapter only, I say to you, the light always travel in a straight line. Yes or no? The light doesn't go like this, up and down like this. The light always go in the straight line. It will be going different in different direction, but when it goes in different direction also, it will be straight. It will not be up and down. Okay, did you get it? It will be in the straight line. So this is this experiment which shows that the line is always in the straight line. Okay, so next one is the periscope. Now what is a periscope? Now see, periscope is like this. Look here students, very carefully. Periscope is like this. Okay, periscope is like this. Okay, this periscope is used by the submarine people, or in the war or with the armies. Okay, what is a periscope? I just want to read over here. Okay, the instruments or the device which has an observing an object looking over an obstacle is called the periscope. That means, did you see over here? I have made a drawing over here. You keep one thing, okay? You are under the ground, okay? You are under the ground. These are used by the submarine people. Submarines means समुद्रको बीचमा ठुलो ठुलो जहाज हुन्छ पानी भित्र हुने, त्यो तिनीहरु चाहिँ यस्तो बेसी पेरिस्कोप युज गर्छ, किनकि दुश्मन कहाँ छ भनेर चाहिँ हेर्छ नि त तिनीहरुले। पानी अब टाउको निकालेर त हेर्नु सक्दैन पानीबाट, कहाँ छ है दुश्मन भनेर समुद्रमा देखेछ कहिले त्यसरी? No, you use this kind of, the army use this kind of periscope. Okay, so you see this, you can see this from this side. यहाँ दुईटा मिरर हुन्छ, दुईटा के हुन्छ, यहाँ दुईटा मिरर हुन्छ, object यहाँ हुन्छ. Did you get it? When you see from here, when you see here, यहाँबाट यो object जुन चाहिँ छ, यो object यहाँ आउँछ, त्यहाँबाट यो जुन चाहिँ मिरर छ, यो मिररमा यहाँ आउँछ, and you can see directly what is there in the above the ground or above the water. Okay, this is known as a periscope, and this periscope is being used by the peoples of the army, like soldiers and all. Okay, in the defense, in the war and all. Okay, so these were the points which I have taught you. Hope you understand this one. So if you have got any doubts regarding this one, you can message me in class 7 group. Okay, or otherwise you can message me in my personal WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, students.